The late afternoon sun casts long, skeletal shadows of bare trees across a desolate rural road, where the wind whispers secrets. Dona Helena, her silhouette slightly stooped, walks slowly, each deliberate step a soft crunch on stray pebbles. Her posture, a testament to a lifetime of burdens, is etched against the fading light, emphasizing her profound solitude. The scent of damp earth hangs heavy in the air, mirroring the quiet weight of her journey as she disappears into the deepening twilight. A faint, desperate whimper pierces the desolate silence of the rural road, a haunting plea in the stillness. Helena freezes, her head cocked, listening intently, her senses straining to pinpoint the source of the sound. Her eyes, wide with a mixture of concern and apprehension, sweep across the sparse, empty landscape. She scans the horizon, her gaze searching for any sign of life. A silent question etched on her face. A soft, persistent whimpering pierces the quiet of the rural road, drawing Helena's attention. Her brow furrows with a blend of curiosity and concern, her gaze fixed on a thick, overgrown bush. With a subtle shift in her stride, Helena veers off her path, moving towards the sound's hidden source. The air crackles with anticipation as Helena approaches the rustling foliage, her heart pounding with intrigue. Helena kneels with difficulty beside a bush on a rural road, her face etched with concern, her eyes widen with profound sadness, fixed on a small, emaciated dog, its ribs stark against its dirt-caked fur. The dog's eyes, wide with raw fear, mirror a heartbreaking history of abandonment and neglect. A silent plea for compassion hangs in the air, connecting Helena and the trembling creature. On a desolate rural road, Helena extends a trembling hand towards a wary dog. The dog flinches, its eyes wide with apprehension, but does not flee. Helena's voice is a soft whisper. Calma. Eu não vou te machucar. The dog hesitates, its gaze fixed on her hand, a flicker of trust in its eyes. On a desolate rural road, a dog inches forward cautiously, its eyes filled with a glimmer of hope. It nudges its head gently into Helena's open palm, a tentative gesture of trust. A profound connection sparks between them, a silent pact forged in the quiet air. In that shared moment, a bond forms, whispering of comfort and understanding. Helena approaches her cozy home at dusk, cradling a small dog with gentle care, a picture of quiet contentment. As if by magic, the porch light flickers to life, casting a warm, inviting glow over the entrance. She gazes down at the dog, her face softening with a tender smile, a moment of pure affection. The soft light illuminates her features, highlighting the deep bond between Helena and her canine companion. In the hushed kitchen, Helena kneels, a silent guardian, as she places a bowl of food on the cool tiled floor. A blur of motion, the dog descends, its hunger a desperate urgency, devouring the meal with primal fervor. The quiet kitchen, once echoing with soft whimpers, now resonates with the enthusiastic sounds of joyful eating. Each gulp and crunch fills the space, a symphony of canine contentment after a moment of distress. Helena watches the scene unfold, a gentle, satisfied smile gracing her lips, witnessing the simple joy. Her gaze reflects a deep affection, a quiet triumph in the face of the dog's urgent, happy feasting. In the soft glow of her bathroom, Helena gently lowers a small, matted dog into a tub, its fur a tangled mess. As her tender hands begin to clean, the water swiftly darkens, revealing layers of embedded dirt and neglect. She speaks to the dog in a soothing whisper, her voice a balm against the grime, as she meticulously works to free its matted fur. With each careful stroke, Helena's touch transforms the neglected animal, her quiet devotion evident in the cleansing act. In Helena's bedroom, the newly cleaned dog, Thor, curls up on a soft blanket, a picture of newfound comfort, his eyes gently close, finally finding peace and warmth after a long and arduous journey. Helena watches him sleep, a serene expression gracing her face, reflecting the quiet joy of the moment. A profound sense of calm fills the room as the once-lost dog rests, safe and loved. Sunlight streams into Helena's cozy home, bathing the room in a warm, inviting glow. Thor, once a timid, scrawny dog, now moves with a newfound confidence, his coat gleaming. His transformation is remarkable. He's a picture of health and vitality, a testament to care and love. Thor follows Helena from room to room, loyal shadow, his every movement purposeful. His tail is a blur of constant motion, a joyful expression of his robust and happy existence. He is no longer timid, but a confident, cherished companion, deeply connected to Helena. On her peaceful porch, Helena sits, her fingers dancing with knitting needles, a picture of domestic tranquility. Thor, a magnificent dog, rests contentedly at her feet, his head nestled in her lap, a silent guardian. His intelligent eyes, sharp and watchful, survey the vibrant garden. Every leaf in bloom is meticulously scanned, a testament to his unwavering vigilance. He is a silent sentinel, ever watchful, a protector of his beloved rescuer. The scene exudes a deep sense of peace, a bond forged in trust and quiet devotion. In the profound stillness of night, Helena's eyes slowly flutter open. Adjusting to the enveloping darkness of her bedroom, the house is consumed by a profound silence, a heavy blanket broken only by the soft rustle of her sheets. With deliberate, quiet precision, Helena begins to extricate herself from the bed, a phantom in the dark. Her bare feet, soft as whispers, make contact with the cool floor, padding silently towards an unseen destination. A singular thought guides her through the dark expanse, the thirst for a glass of water, a beacon in the night. She navigates the unknown with an almost ethereal grace, each step a testament to her quiet resolve. In Helena's kitchen, she reaches for a glass, a mundane act about to be shattered. A sudden, disorienting wave of dizziness washes over her, an unseen force seizing her senses. Her hand flies to her head, a desperate gesture as alarm ignites in her widening eyes. The familiar kitchen begins to spin violently around her, an unsettling world losing its anchor. Helena struggles to maintain her balance, her world tilting precariously into chaos. In Helena's kitchen, a sudden, soft thud echoes as she collapses to the cold floor, her body betraying her. Beside her, a glass shatters into countless fragments, mirroring the sudden fracturing of her world. Helena tries to move, to reclaim control, but her limbs are unresponsive, heavy with an unseen force. A desperate plea forms in her throat, yet her voice is a mere whisper, swallowed by the silence. Her eyes, wide with fear and confusion, search for answers in the stark, unyielding kitchen. The metallic tang of fear fills the air, a silent scream trapped within her motionless form. Thor bursts into the kitchen, his ears perked and his eyes wide with alarm. His gaze falls upon Helena, crumpled on the floor, a sight that chills him to the bone. A frantic, distressed bark erupts from Thor, echoing the sudden terror in the room. He circles Helena, his barks growing more desperate, a loyal companion pleading for help. In Helena's kitchen, the air hangs heavy with unspoken worry as Thor, a loyal companion, nudges her face with his nose. A soft, pleading whimper escapes Thor's throat, a sound of profound distress in the quiet room. He presses against Helena's shoulder, a desperate attempt to rouse her from her unsettling stillness. Helena remains unresponsive, a silent, unmoving figure, while Thor's efforts intensify. Thor's eyes, wide and luminous with pure concern, fix on Helena, betraying his deep anxiety. His gaze, a silent plea, conveys a profound, heartbreaking question as he tries to stir her. In Helena's kitchen, Thor's gaze shifts with a sudden, intense focus, from Helena to the doorway. A flicker of urgent determination ignites in his eyes, a silent resolve taking hold. He understands, with a stark clarity, that his usual methods will not suffice in this dire moment. A grim realization settles upon him, etching a new gravity into his expression. In the quiet of night, Thor bursts from the house, his barks erupting into the stillness. His urgent cries amplify, cutting through the silence with growing insistence. He races towards the closed gate, a desperate furry streak in the dim light. Thor frantically scratches at the unyielding gate, his barks now a relentless, piercing plea. Each bark echoes with a profound, desperate urgency, a cry for help in the lonely night. His desperate plea hangs heavy in the air, a stark contrast to the quiet, indifferent night. Under the cloak of night, a neighbor steps onto his porch, his face a mask of profound annoyance. The persistent, grating echoes of barking pierce the night's silence, fueling his rising irritation. His eyes, narrowed with fury, fixate on Helena's house, a silent accusation in his gaze. A deep, angry frown etches itself onto his brow, a testament to his mounting frustration. He mutters under his breath, his voice laced with exasperation. O que foi, Garoto? His glare intensifies, a silent challenge to the unseen source of the relentless noise. Thor, the golden retriever, abruptly ceases his furious barking, his golden fur shimmering under the sun. He backs away from the gate, his intense gaze now fixed on the bewildered neighbor. Thor's eyes dart to the gate, then back to the neighbor, an urgent, silent plea in their depths. The neighbor, intrigued by Thor's sudden change, senses a deeper message in the dog's intelligent eyes. With a curious expression, the neighbor unlatches the gate, stepping through to follow Thor. As if speaking, Thor seems to command, "Me Sigga," leading the way with a purposeful stride. The neighbor steps into Helena's kitchen, an ordinary moment shattered by an unthinkable sight. His eyes widen, locking onto Helena's lifeless form sprawled across the cold floor. A gasp catches in his throat as the horror of the scene registers, his mind reeling in disbelief. He surveys the room frantically, a silent scream building inside him. As he processes the tragedy, his hand trembles as he snatches his phone. Every second an eternity. He rapidly dials emergency services, his face a mask of shock and urgent desperation. Under the stark hospital lights, Thor waits patiently, his eyes fixed on the entrance doors. The hours crawl by, marked only by the passing shadows and the faint hum of the city. He remains a silent, unwavering sentinel, his loyalty a tangible presence in the cold night air. His gaze, a beacon of hope and devotion, never leaves the doors, waiting for Helena. The hospital's automatic doors hiss open, revealing Helena, pale and fragile, leaning heavily on a nurse. Her weary eyes sweep across the dimly lit parking lot, a desperate search etched on her face. The first rays of dawn paint the sky as Helena's gaze finally settles, her breath catching. Thor stands patiently in the distance, a silent anchor in the fading night. A single tear escapes Helena's eye, a glistening testament to her relief and profound emotion. The tear traces a path down her cheek, a silent journey of sorrow and hope in the breaking dawn. The hospital entrance is bathed in the first golden rays of the rising sun, a beacon of hope. Thor, a blur of joyous motion, races toward Helena, his tail a furious blur of pure happiness. Helena, weakened but radiant with emotion, kneels, pulling Thor into a tight, tearful embrace. "Parece que hoje foi você que me salvou," Helena whispers, illuminated by the golden light of their unbreakable bond.